Nobody said that life would be perfect, so that means nobody's life is better than yours. We all go through things, but I'm talking about my story. Being this active kid with a speech impediment. School was never really my thing. Got locked a couple times. Fast forward to now, going through some things still, but I see that the rain has stopped. I learned a lot from my past, but I know there's so much more to be done. So I make the effort to move without taking my foot off the pedal. I say it all the time. I'm 25 years old, but I've only been alive for 3 years. This is my journey from rainy to cloudy days, and I thank you for watching. Well, what made it so different was that last year I gave my craft my undivided attention, and I was producing content to the point where I was constantly busy, and had so much going on in my personal life, but I wasn't giving any attention to it until 2018, where it finally caught up to me to where I wasn't able to produce the content I was producing in 2017. This new EP is about a transition that I was going through from my depression days going into my recovery process. So, if you pay attention to the track title, is not the track title, the EP title is called CloudyDaze, subtitled Music and Medicine, because I'm going through a recovery. Rainy days represented my depression. So that's basically the main premise of the album. Oh yeah, I still love her. That track is it's the intro. The song is epic because in the beginning you're gonna hear like a pulse going on, and it's hip hop on a hospital bed, and it's going through a process where it's dying. And I come into the hospital room and I'm talking to hip hop, and I'm telling hip hop how much she meant to me as an artist, and it goes into a flat line. And then when it goes into a flat line, that's when I start kicking my verse and I rap at the end of the song title, and it comes back alive again. All right, it's a real. That's one of my singles to the EP. I'm basically describing the attributes of this person that I feel is so official and exclusive, and somebody who I want a part of my life. It's like I'm saying how good she is, how fine she looks. I'm explaining how you got all these qualities about you, and I just want to know, is it real? Is it really something that I could take serious with that person? Music and Medicine is a track, true story that's based on about me balancing my passion between me being a nurse aide, having a plan one day to become a nurse, and the other half of my desire of being a musician. Basically, is more about me entering as an entry-level nurse aide and seeing the things that I was seeing as I was working, and my perspective on how things changed while I was working, and also going through the time consumption of me making music all the time and trying to fit everything into my life and choosing the battle between the two. Remedy is another single of mine. It's another song. It's a female-friendly song that also describes attributes about a woman, but instead of it being like, is it real, it's mainly making a comparison to natural medicine. Like telling her that, you're my remedy. You got so many things about you that can heal me. Like how the way you are, you're like an aspirin to me. You're like a medication. Like it's the same thing. Like describing the qualities about this person that's just, cause healing to my soul. We all got that one person that we love and cherish so much that we look at as our natural remedy. ADHD is a critical song because it's based on a true story again about how when I was young, going through my adolescence, how it was such a struggle for me being in school and actually paying attention. You know, I always struggled in school in terms of attention, and according to the teachers who used to teach me, this side of the story was behavior. You know, I was always intelligent, I was always a smart kid, but ADHD is just mainly about how I struggled in school and how I had to be on medication for like the majority of my school years, and I'm just kind of like exposed in the pharmaceutical industry and talk about all the negatives and how they use that to, you know, control the minds of, you know, the youth. Track 6, Apologize. It's a song. It's about me making my confessions about certain things that kind of ruined me, and not only ruined me, but led me to ruin certain relationships with other people because of my depression. Again, I was going through so much, getting attacked from every angle, that I started becoming this bitter person. So the result of that led me to, you know, ruin relationships and caused me to be isolated and not want to talk to anybody. And I made a lot of poor decisions and mistakes because I chose that path, even though I felt like it was kind of like out of my control almost. But Apologize, the track is just me making my confessions. Family Name is about, again, the time when I was going through depression. I was getting attacked from every angle. I wasn't getting along with certain people in the family. And because I wasn't getting along with certain people in the family, it kind of built up all this frustration about everything I was going through, and I felt the need to express the problems and issues I was having with my family. Drunk Driving, the bonus track. Anybody who listened to my last EP, Rainy Days, it just basically talks about how I was battling the decision between wanting to pursue music and wanting to pursue the medical field, and not knowing exactly which path to go because I'm just really stuck in between the two, and I'll becoming really indecisive about what I wanted to do. Now, this is Sincere, aka Divine Child, and I thank you for watching this documentary. Stay tuned to the EP.